Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittany Bundles, and today's video is going to be about a couple of tips or ways that you can start to save more money. If you are interested, be sure to give me a big thumbs up. Make sure to click the subscribe button, and let's get right into the video. So the first tip that I have is to generate money. Okay, because obviously if you don't have money coming in, then it's going to be very hard to save what you don't have. So the first step that the first recommendation that I have is to start generating money, meaning to open as many streams of income as you possibly can. Just working a 9-to-5, just having one side hustle, it may not get you there. It may not be able to keep your business running, plus have some extra cash in your pocket. So just keeping your mind open to different opportunities, whether that be selling your clothes on Poshmark. And no, this video is not sponsored by Poshmark or anything like that, but it is a really good app because I've made good money off of it. Whether that be reselling some of your items on Craigslist or on different online sites, whether that mean that you're going to pick up another hobby or pick up another like pastime that you really enjoy that you actually can make money from. Just finding different ways that you can actually generate money, because once you start generating money, the more money that you have, the more you're able to save. So the second tip that I have is to budget. So budget, it sounds like common sense, but it's very hard to budget, especially if you haven't had to structure your spending like that. If you've never had to save your money up for anything, if you never really wanted anything really bad and you just kind of spent all your money, it may be hard for you to budget. So what I mean by budgeting is couponing, actually researching what you're going to buy before you buy it. So down to like even the groceries, if you're going grocery shopping, trying to compare different foods and different prices in your area to see which is going to be the best bang for your buck. If you're going back to school shopping for your kids, kind of trying to figure out, is it better for me to shop off season? You know what I mean? Like, if a lot of times it's cheaper to buy summerish type of clothes when it's not that hot outside. So just finding different ways that you can actually budget your money. But the key point is to make sure that you actually plan, like calculate everything that you plan on spending before you go to the store. Calculate everything you plan on spending for that whole week before you decide to go out with your girls, or before you decide to just go out and just drive around, because you want to make sure that everything is accounted for. A lot of times we think, hey, it's just a couple dollars, hey, it's just $20, hey, but all that stuff adds up. If you really just take a look at everything that you're spending money on, you'll be amazed on how much you spend on coffee, how much you spend on, food, how much you spend on maybe dinner if you're busy, so just try to keep that budget in mind. Also, I don't know if I said this, but meal prepping. So just making sure that you kind of map out your meals for that week, so that when you go to the grocery store, it's going to be a lot simpler for you to actually pick out what you need. And then another tip is consolidating your debt. So if you have a lot of high credit cards, with high balances, high interest rates, consolidating your credit cards into one payment where you're actually paying a lower interest rate, and 9 times out of 10 you have a lower payment. This can also help save you some money, and the more money that you save, the more money that you have, the more money you can reinvest, the more money you can actually put aside. So look into consolidation, and then just be sure that you're looking at all of the good deals around you. Number 3, make sure that you have multiple bank accounts. I say that because, if it's out of sight, it's kind of out of mind. If you have a savings in your account and you log in and say you only have $100 in your checking, but what you want to buy is like $150, it may be very tempting just to go in that savings and pull an extra $50, because you're thinking, it's just $50, I'll get it back, or it's just $20. But like I said, all of that adds up. So having a separate savings account that's not even accessible, something that you don't use daily, that's not even attached to like a debit card that you carry in your purse, is going to be very helpful, very essential. I know it works for me. Like I said, just having that money put up someplace else where I can't easily access it has been very, very helpful. Also, when you're looking at different bank accounts to open, look at their dividend rates. So take a look to see how much you're actually going to be earning on your money. Meaning, if you have this much saved over here, make sure that you're actually going to see growth from it. You know what I mean? Like, see how much they're going to give you back. And even if it's a couple cents, even if it's a quarter, it's more than you had before. We have to start programming our mind to keep track of everything. And when I say everything, I'm looking down at my notes, but I mean like change as well. I know a lot of times with change, a lot of people don't like carrying change. I can attest. I really don't like carrying change either. I don't like touching money. I just feel like it's dirty, and I don't like carrying change, but it's something that we have to start, counting. If someone is at the drive-thru and they're like, do you want your penny back? Yes, you want your penny back. It may sound very funny, but like I said, everything counts up. You'll be amazed at how much we just don't pay attention to, and we can actually use to reinvest. Also, number 4 is going to be living within your means, meaning if there's something that you really, really want, but you can't afford, just don't do it at that point. We have to learn self-control. So even though, you really may want to go on a shopping spree with your friends, even though you really may want to go out to dinner, you may really want to go catch a movie, you may really want these new shoes, this new bag. But if it's something that you really cannot afford in the budget, it's like, don't rob Peter to pay Paul to get it. You know what I mean? Like, stay down until you are able to come up. Just resisting the urge to spend, finding patience, and also different creative ways. Creative ways to have fun, because I'm someone that likes to get out the house. I don't really like to sit at home. I like to just get out. So that means, I like going to the movies. I like going out to eat. I like going shopping. I like getting my nails done sometimes. But, I don't want to be in the house all the time. So it costs money to get out. Or so I thought, but there's a lot of free activities that are, open to the community that I didn't even pay attention to. Just being able to find different creative ways, or just finding different people to actually hang with that, doesn't require a lot of money, because there are some people that you hang with that are constantly spending. So it's like you have to spend too. Not saying cut them off. I'm just saying, like, maybe try to bring something else to the table. Like, maybe this is what we can do instead of going shopping. Maybe we can go to the museum, it's free admission, or maybe we can go here. You know what I mean? Like, just finding different creative ways to still have fun, but still live inside of your means. The next thing, and it's the final thing, the 5th tip, is going to be stay focused. So make sure that you are staying focused on your goal. If your goal is to have a huge online hair business, and you want to have lots and lots of inventory, you want to have really, really great packaging, you want to live a life where you don't have to really go to work, just whatever your goal is, you want to be able to have financial freedom, then you have to keep yourself motivated. So that means staying subscribed, or staying tuned in to people that are motivating you, staying inspired by other people's journeys, keeping different pictures of what you are working towards. Or you want to make sure that you keep pictures of your kids, if you have to do it on your phone, if you have to put them in your car, anywhere, just keep something around you where you can always see, okay, this is what I'm working for. So even those days that you really don't feel like saving, and you're just like, whatever, I'm kind of tired of it, I'm going to just go out and just do what I want to do today, keep in mind that you're doing it for a purpose. You know what I mean? If it's something that you're saving up for, like a car or a house, keep a picture of a nice house with you, just so that you can always look back and maybe have your house as a screensaver. I've done that before, just because I'm like, this is my goal, this is what I'm trying to get. If it's a nice car, have your car with you. Just always keep your mind stuck on that target, so that everything else makes sense. You may not want to save, you may be tired of it, but you get why you're doing it. And then also pray. So make sure that you're praying about your goals, praying about saving, praying about your finances, because prayer can help with everything. It's not exempt to just one certain thing. So pray over your finances. Make sure that you're keeping an open mind. Make sure that you're investing in smart investments, and just pretty much make sure that you're spending wisely. I hope this helps. If you have any questions, be sure to leave it down below. Feel free to go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Make sure that you are subscribed, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.